Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out the Film Geek. Today I'm talking about the 2013 film 42.
You know how when you're at the plate, you want to see the ball come in slow? You want to see these questions come in slow too.
Hey, Jackie, you think you can make it with these white boys?
I had no problems with white men in the service or at UCLA.
Yeah, what you gonna do if one of these pictures throws through your head?
Yeah.
Hey, Jack. Yeah.
I'll duck.
What's your natural position?
42 is directed by Brian Helgeland and it's starring Chadwick Boseman and Harrison Ford. 42 tells the story of Jackie Robertson, the first African-American player in Major League Baseball. Spike Lee had planned to write and direct a film about Jackie Robertson's life with Turner Pictures back in 1995. The film was to be released in 1997 to coincide with the 50th anniversary of Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier in 1947, but the project fell apart in 1996 due to creative differences. Fast forward to June 2011, and it was announced by Legendary Pictures that they were in development of a Jackie Robinson biopic with Brian Helgeland to write and direct. Warner Brothers agreed to distribute the film, and Legendary Pictures collaborated with Rachel Robertson, Jackie Robinson's widow, to ensure the authenticity of her husband's story. 42 was released April 12, 2013, and it grossed $97.5 million on a $40 million budget, making the film a financial success. And critics also really enjoyed this movie, and it's sitting on the tomatoes that aren't so rotten at an 81%. 42 excels on not just educating you on Jackie's life, it's also a very entertaining story, and it's really something to watch, just to see all of the things that this man went through just to play a sport, just to play a ball game. I mean, it is astounding, and really there are just outstanding performances all around in this film. This movie is just handled with such respect. It really is. It's a fantastic film. If you've not seen this movie, this is a high recommendation for me. You need to check this out. Like I said, the performances in this film are outstanding. Chadwick Boseman and Harrison Ford both deliver outstanding performances in this movie, and you really, if you are a Chadwick Boseman fan and you haven't seen this movie, again, I recommend this. If you're familiar with him as just Black Panther, you really need to see this movie. I'm telling you what, his performance is just amazing. Now, you don't need to be a baseball fan to enjoy this film. This is just a very intriguing story, and it shows you just the struggles of this person in a time where it just wasn't acceptable for him to be doing what he was doing, and breaking through the walls and all of the boundaries and everything that was standing in his way, and just doing the best he could the entire time and playing the game at his best every time he went on the field, no matter what stood in his way. Jackie Robinson is an absolute, true American hero. Now, time for a little fun fact, alright? Now, if you're at your local sports bar and you're playing a little bit of trivia, and the question comes up, did Jackie Robinson ever play for the Kansas City Royals? I'm not going to go into the explanation on this because it's a very long, drawn-out thing and it's kind of complicated, so you're going to have to Google this. But the answer to the question is yes. Yes, Jackie Robinson played for an incarnation of the Kansas City Royals. Not the Kansas City Royals from 1969. That's impossible because Jackie Robinson left baseball in 1957. So yeah, he couldn't have played for the Kansas City Royals in 1969. But the answer is yes. You can look it up and find out for yourself how this all works out. But Jackie Robertson's number 42 is hanging at Kauffman Stadium where the Royals play. The reason that his number is there, not because of that goofy little fact I just gave you, it's actually because he also played for the Kansas City Monarchs, which was the Kansas City Negro League team, and he played for them in 1946. It was the last team he played for before he was signed to the Brooklyn Dodgers. There you go. More fun facts. In fact, that red hat back there, the KC hat, that is a Kansas City Monarchs hat. And if you're curious and you are a baseball fan and you're in town to see a game or something, you're here to root for your favorite team, you owe it to yourself to go to the Negro League Museum here in Kansas City. You know, check it out. It's an amazing museum. There's all sorts to see in there. And like I said, if you're a big fan of baseball, you owe it to yourself. Here recently, MLB just said that the Negro League is part of MLB. So that's awesome. Go down there, check it out, see this museum. All right, so that's enough. That's enough plug on how awesome Kansas City is. But good beer. Good baseball, what can I say? So if you're curious and you'd like to check out 42 and you're a subscriber to HBO Max, good news, you can watch it right now for free. Others are gonna have to rent it, and you can find it on YouTube, Google Movies, Vudu, and Amazon Prime. Okay guys, that brings us to the end of another Film Geek video. If you liked what you saw here today, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and give me the old thumbs up so I know you like what you're seeing. And there's one more thing you could do, folks. That is, keep watching movies. You know I'm gonna.